We're coming up on GF Rural Supplies, which used to be a tractor place one stage. This is just the stuff I remember from my years in this town, from late 1989 to now. So you'll be able to see what the place looks like. And one stage next door was smash repair place, like Windscreens O'Brien or one of those. So a bit quick side, the other side. There is a guy standing there. It's not the best hour of the day to be doing this, but you've got to do it when you can, when you get sun. Anyone who knows Innisfail this time of the year? Not a huge amount of sun. Oh. Where buses used to be. Hastie's buses. And as well second hand, but there is people sitting outside there, so sitting there, so I won't go over there. I'll get what I can. The sun's not in the best position. They're coming up on what used to be Mac mowers. But one there was Mac mowers back in my day, in the early times. Now we're coming up on KFC drive-through. Street you can see there is Dub Street. Coming up on what used to be RACQ, CQ Power Equipment. It was RACQ, owned by the girls, Peter and that girl. And don't forget to let me know in the comment section below what you think of the audio, the visual, how this works. I know people are asking me to go to different places, but down there was bread sandwiches. Here was there was Dave's Blue Ribbon Pies down there in Innisfail, building supplies, and then there was Big Rooster, Red Rooster, KFC, Jonah's Catch. They've all been here in this particular location. So we're still in Charles Street. Down, and we'll cross over. Let's see if we're going to have any issues with this again and head towards Glady Street. That's the next street. Not the best hour of the day, and not the best day of the week to be doing these. Better to do these on like a Sunday afternoon. If you're ever thinking of doing this sort of stuff around here. If you have any old Innisfail photos or any Innisfail photos, even up-to-date ones, please feel free to add them to old and new Innisfail photos Facebook group. All you got to do is accept the rules that it says and upload them. If you can, please put a location and a date on the photos or under the photos in the description. And that would help immensely for people to identify when and where the photos are taken. Okay. Anyway, so this is your what used to be IC Taylor's West. Used to be a big white building in this location back in the day. And if anyone has any photos of that they would like to contribute to the group, and please let me know in the description or the comments of your videos or photos on the Facebook group whether you allow me to use any of your photos in video form, like use them for a slideshow and all that. It's just another way of backing up photos for future generations to be able to see on Anzac Park, King George Park, whatever you want to call it. Gets called both names. A lot of people get quite angry when you say King George Park or when you say Anzac Park. So each to their own, I say. As long as it doesn't freeze again, I should be right to do Glady Street. Well, actually, I should get in the other way. Glady Street, in the other direction. So we can get BCF. Okay, this is where Tang Villa used to be. And Pappy's Gym was originally. The building is long gone now. If anyone has any pictures of that, please upload it to the group. Of either of those two places, whether it was when it was Tang Villa or when it was Pappy's Gym. Inside, outside, whatever you've got. One of the themes we've been doing a little bit lately for the group is butchers. So if you're one of the like Silkwood Butchery, South Johnson, even Babinda, any of the butcheries in the outer suburbs, because I've got the local ones, the outsides of them, feel free to take a photo on your phone, on a digital SLR, whatever camera you have, and feel free to post them on the Facebook group. That's old and new Innisfail photos group. Yeah, always feel free to post photos, and I'll put them in their respective albums when necessary. BCF sign. So yes, and that's heading down towards Centrelink and Prices Plus, or where Huxton Ford used to be. Panorama buses. Now this direction is back towards where Kevin Bliss Motors and that used to be. It's the park again. So we're heading down towards where Kevin Bliss Motors, Mr. Yummy's, Eagle Boys Pizza, Pizza Capers and all that used to be. So we're heading down that sort of direction now. And there's a better look at BCF. BCF is on the corner of Glady and Grace Street. Okay. So, there's your Anzac Memorial Park sign, and there's your usual rubbish lying around with birds looking at it, picking at it. Wishmaster. And there's your information caravan, which isn't always here, but it is sometimes. It gets moved. It's a mobile one. Okay. So if you look in my Take a Walk with Me videos or just the Innisfail playlist, you'll find all the different stages of this car park build that we're coming up on, which used to be Kevin Bliss Motors and all that I was talking about before. You'll see what it used to look like beforehand and what it looks like now. So you can see it across there with all the cars. You can see Bunnings in the background with the green, and Chemix next to it. Very busy road to get across. Not the ideal time of the day, or ideal day for that matter. Especially with cars that don't use their indicators, which is not a good thing. They'll be coming up on that car park. You see what I'm talking about? Which is Chemix Motors, Innisfail Motor Company, and all those other places I said before. So we'll go slow through here so you can have a bit of a look. And that white building just here, which has Workways written on it, it used to be, well, it was first built for Plains Video, which was owned by Don Lane, the local Don Lane, not the famous Don Lane, and his family. It was built for that, and it became Civic Video and Video 2000 over the time. There we go. And then you got Burson Auto Parts, which has been a few different places over the years. It was Black Marlin Restaurant. Okay, we'll go across so you can see it a little better. You can still see that it's the A-frame building. I haven't changed the fact that it's an A-frame, which I think is probably wasted space. I don't know if that's utilised at all. How's this one of the only like drink machines left in town, as you can see there. I won't get too close because people like to complain. There's your Black Marlin Motel. And then we've got Bunnings across the way. There's been a few different things. There was a tractor place, there was a place that sold wine and things like that back when I first saw it. But I have seen photos of a tractor place being there. And we're coming up on, I don't know, there's used to be Youth Justice Centre. There we go. Youth Justice Centre. Child Safety Centre as well. That's what this is. Now we're coming up on Memory Medical Services, which was Alan's Pools for a little while there. Next, Memory Medical Centre, next to the old Centrelink. This building was built for the old Centrelink. Now it's owned by Memo, and then you got another government place across there. I will show the Memo Medical Centre as we go past. Very nice looking building. Their plaque. Yes, that was once Centrelink, that building just before this. This had a builder had his office in there, side office at one stage. And we're coming up towards Kmart. Yeah, so I walk all the way up to Kmart. keep this as straight as possible. Not as easy as it seems. Okay, so this is Lily Street that I'm currently crossing. That way is towards Crown Hotel, where Lee's Fruit Market used to be, and BP is, and all that, and it goes all the way down to Central Arcade, or Innisfail Food Emporium as it's called now. So we're heading down towards Kmart now. You see that bigger prefab looking building? That actually came out where BBC Hardware used to be, and the car park for the Council Works Department. Yeah, that's where they used to be. This Kmart complex houses Subway and Kmart. It used to have Kebab Works, used to have an ATM. Those are long gone. Okay, so this is a big Kmart building. Which is quite a big building. We're still in Glady Street. And it goes through to the Bruce Highway. Oh, yeah, the Bruce Highway. Owen Street. Sorry, Ernest Street. Goes to Ernest Street. So it's that block. There's your works department on the right hand side. Kmart sign. Yes, she came up. Your local council works department on the side. This is now a one-way street. Has been basically since Kmart was built. Okay, so I'll quickly cross over, which would be nice if there was a crossing, even where there's no entry is, it'd be great, across to this footpath. This is all works department. Where the Kmart car park is where the works department car park used to be. And that down there is Roscoe's Pizza and Italian Restaurant, which was originally attached to the Tropics in that location. Attached to the Tropics restaurant. It always looked like it was half a building cut off. Look at the sides of it. The facing the direction I was facing just then, facing on the right hand side, the left hand side of it, sorry, looked like they'd been cut off. Anyway, here's your Kmart. We'll get the subway, and we'll leave it at that. Okay. There the Kmart sign showing the hours they're open. It's gone. Back in a sec. Okay, so we're coming up on the subway. And this was where Kebab Works used to be. And that was Sibby's Bakehouse at one stage. Now it says define normal lifestyle supports. NDIS Mission Australia, which that was originally, in my day, at one stage that was Rector Vision. Before they moved to where they were before Rector Vision closed down and become Better Home and Living. There's your other Memu Medical Centre, the Karen Croft building. And then you got Journey Motors, which I'm sure most people would remember. Doesn't look much different. Just gets repainted now and then. And the Salvo store. A fairly new Salvo store. I've been there since last year sometime. And there in the Mandara. Electrical, and you got the BP, McDonald's, BP. We'll go up to where the supermarket used to be, and then we'll leave it. And there's your petrol prices in 2020, June 2020. Across to the Crown Hotel, Lily Street. It's the worst intersection for pedestrians. Okay, so this used to be Lee's Fruit Market. It's been a few different places over the years. Now it's the Asian supermarket. Innisfail Asian supermarket. Asian store. Bedrock Cafe. Across to the Crown Hotel. You got where Social Security used to be. That brown brick building with the green electricity thing outside it. That was originally, when I first saw it, was Social Security. This was TAB. Yes, that brown brick building across there was Social Security. Look at the back of Westbury's. And you got, this used to be a dance school. When I first saw it, it was a dance school for many years. Now it's an accountant, as you can read on there. And this has been so many different places. It's been this place about the longest that I know of. One stage there was a board game sort of place called Roll 2 Dice, which had your Dungeons and Dragons and those types of things. It was right here. And there's the green and that senior citizen centre. And then you got your Innisfail Food Emporium, which was Central Arcade. So this is the front of where that Roll 2 Dice used to be. And there's your Westbury's up to the taxi rank, and you've got a few places and the Commonwealth Bank. Okay, this is Food Emporium. This is Owen Street. Into Central. Well, Innisfail Food Emporium. As it is now.